Well, Varo Engineers is a multidiscipline consulting engineering firm. We've been in business now for 65 years here in the Central Ohio and now Ohio area. We have an office we've recently opened in Brazil. What we do is we do consulting engineering for industrial and utility concerns. I think one of the unique things about the firm is our approach of customers versus projects. What that allows us to do is to form alliances with our customers and to do long-term contracts with them, do long-term work, which makes our approach very vital. We have gone to the extent of defining who we want to be as Varo, and that includes our culture, that includes our ethics, and that's something that we adhere to very regularly. We've put a lot of effort into perpetuating it. Someone comes into our organization, we have a process, and they get an introduction to our ethics program. It's something where they learn what it's like to be a member of Varo Engineers. It's when we have meetings, especially senior management meetings. Those meetings, versus starting off with what you might see in our industry as a safety minute, start off with a culture minute. And that's where we select one of the participants to present a culture activity or to present a vignette from a recent interaction with a client or with a vendor, and we discuss what were the cultural aspects of it or what were the ethical aspects of it, and we have a discussion around that to see was that handled properly. Part of our approach is to involve as many of our associates in the planning for the firm as we can. So this year we took what we call our broader management team, which is a much larger subset of the company beyond senior management, and we formed two teams to look at internal issues and as well as external issues. So what we wanted to do was pull them into the planning for the firm to help us identify where we were again weak and where we were again strong, so we could capitalize on the strengths and we could build on the weaknesses. And it lets everybody have a say in the direction of the company. Probably the biggest challenge is going to be integrating people into the culture. And we've worked very hard to make interviewing more oriented towards culture and ethics, making sure that we have a fit from that perspective than just interviewing for technical capability. I think one of the things I'm most excited about is one of our strategic initiatives is to further develop training and mentoring within the organization. What we've tried to do is more intentionally generate mentoring opportunities, more intentionally drive our less experienced folks into relationships and associations with our more experienced folks, and that's given us quite a bit of good feedback. It's Varo Olympics. It's a philanthropy that's in support of the Special Olympics. And this was put together by our marketing coordinator and her team completely outside of senior management. And they brought this to us and said, hey, we have an idea. And that's really not only driven the philanthropy aspect, but it's also driven a lot of teamwork within the organization. Again, as engineers, we always look for benchmarks, we look for standards, and just take a look at the Torch Awards program, take a look at the Uncommon Sense, take a look at the Ethical Enterprising programs, and they really truly define what ethics need to be in society today, in business today. So that, number one, it's an affirmation of the work that we put there. But the second thing is from a selling and a relationship aspect, I hate the words trust me. I hate to put that onus onto somebody, and this was really a third-party validation of the efforts that we've been making. So it really helps us from a relationship aspect, from a sales aspect, to say, you don't have to trust us that we're ethical. You can look and see that someone has actually come in and audited us.